Hello lovely viewers, you are most welcome to our channel Poetry Online. In this video, we shall be discussing some past questions on pronouns. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get updates on all our new videos. Once again, let us assure you of a very interesting discussion. Get ready for this lesson. The cobra shed off dash old skin. A. Its old skin. B. Its old skin. C. Its old skin. D. Its old skin. The correct answer to this question is B. The cobra shed off its old skin. Dash have been friends for years. He and her have been friends for years. B. I and her have been friends for years. C. Him and I have been friends for years. D. She and I have been friends for years. The correct answer to this question is D. She and I have been friends for years. It was Dash whom they selected. A. It was he whom they selected. B. It was him whom they selected. C. It was his whom they selected. D. It was himself whom they selected. The correct answer to this question is A. It was he whom they selected. The new chief has no respect for Dash who supported him. A. The new chief has no respect for we who supported him. B. The new chief has no respect for us who supported him. C. The new chief has no respect for ours who supported him. D. The new chief has no respect for ourselves who supported him. The correct answer to this question is B. The new chief has no respect for us who supported him. Between Dash, there is perfect understanding. A. Between him and I, there is perfect understanding. B. Between he and I, there is perfect understanding. C. Between him and me, there is perfect understanding. D. Between he and me, there is perfect understanding. The correct answer to this question is C. Between him and me, there is perfect understanding. Like you and Dash, Kate is diabetic. A. Like you and me, Kate is diabetic. B. Like you and I, Kate is diabetic. C. Like you and mine, Kate is diabetic. D. Like you and myself, Kate is diabetic. The correct answer to this question is B. Like you and I, Kate is diabetic. Kwesi and Dash went through hard times in school. A. Kwesi and her went through hard times in school. B. Kwesi and him went through hard times in school. C. Kwesi and I went through hard times in school. D. Kwesi and me went through hard times in school. The correct answer to this question is C. Kwesi and I went through hard times in school. This is strictly between Dash brothers. A. This is strictly between we brothers. B. This is strictly between they and us brothers. C. This is strictly between us brothers. D. This is strictly between we and them brothers. The correct answer to this question is C. This is strictly between us brothers. Akuna was a player. Dash scored Ghana's only goal against La Côte d'Ivoire. A. Akuna was a player whom scored Ghana's only goal against La Côte d'Ivoire. B. Akuna was a player which scored Ghana's only goal against La Côte d'Ivoire. C. Akuna was a player who scored Ghana's only goal against La Côte d'Ivoire. D. Acuna was a player who scored Ghana's only goal against La Côte d'Ivoire. The correct answer to this question is D. Acuna was a player who scored Ghana's only goal against La Côte d'Ivoire. I live with my sister. Dash is a nurse. I live with my sister, whom is a nurse. B. I live with my sister, whose is a nurse. C. I live with my sister, who is a nurse. D. I live with my sister, which is a nurse. The correct answer to this question is C. I live with my sister, who is a nurse. Two men, neither of Dash I had ever met before, walked into the shop. A. Two men, neither of whom I have ever met before, walked into the shop. B. Two men, neither of which I had ever met before, walked into the shop. C. Two men, neither of whom I had ever met before, walked into the shop. D. Two men, neither of them I had ever met before, walked into the shop. The correct answer to this question is A. Two men, neither of whom I had ever met before, walked into the shop. This is the girl Dash collected all the 10 prizes at the graduation. A. This is the girl whom collected all the 10 prizes at the graduation. B. This is the girl who's collected all the 10 prizes at the graduation. C. This is the girl which collected all the 10 prizes at the graduation. D. This is the girl who collected all the 10 prizes at the graduation. The correct answer to this question is D. This is the girl who collected all the 10 prizes at the graduation. All that she wanted was peace of mind. A. All what she wanted was her peace of mind. B. All that she wanted was a peace of mind. C. All which she wanted was a peace of mind. D. All this she wanted was a peace of mind. The correct answer to this question is B. All that she wanted was a peace of mind. That's the boy that we were talking about. A. That's the boy whose we were talking about. B. That's the boy that we were talking about. C. That's the boy which we were talking about. D. That's the boy who we were talking about. The correct answer to this question is B. That's the boy that we were talking about. I really don't dash to address the request to. A. I really don't know whom to address the request to. B. I really don't know what to address the request to. C. I really don't know whose to address the request to. D. I really don't know which to address the request to. The correct answer to this question is A. I really don't know whom to address the request to. I don't believe all that he says. A. I don't believe all what he says. B. I don't believe all that he says. C. I don't believe all this he says. D. I don't believe all which he says. The correct answer to this question is B. I don't believe all that he says. Can you remember the names of all those dash you want to see? A. Can you remember the names of all those who you want to see? B. Can you remember the names of all those which you want to see? C. Can you remember the names of all those wherever you want to see? D. Can you remember the names of all those whom you want to see? The correct answer to this question is D. Can you remember the names of all those whom you want to see? This is the man that sold the car to my father. A. This is the man whom sold the car to my father. B. This is the man who sold the car to my father. C. This is the man which sold the car to my father. D. This is the man who sold the car to my father. The correct answer to this question is B. This is the man who sold the car to my father. The teacher dash we talk to teachers in my school. A. The teacher who we talk to teachers in my school. B. The teacher whom we talk to teachers in my school. C. The teacher to whom we talk to teachers in my school. D. The teacher whom we talk to teachers in my school. The correct answer to this question is B. The teacher whom we talk to teachers in my school. To dash should we hand over? A. To which should we hand over? B. To who should we hand over? C. To who should we hand over? D. To whom should we hand over? The correct answer to this question is D. To whom should we hand over? Prince is no more a friend of dash. A. Prince is no more a friend of them. B. Prince is no more a friend of him. C. Prince is no more a friend of dear. D. Prince is no more a friend of ours. This book belongs to John and Paul. It is dash. A. It is theirs. B. It is theirs. C. It is theirs. D. It is dear. The correct answer to this question is B. This book belongs to John and Paul. It is theirs. I'm afraid of that dog of dash. A. I'm afraid of that dog of you. B. I'm afraid of that dog of yours. C. I'm afraid of that dog of yours. D. I'm afraid of that dog of yours. The correct answer to this question is C. I'm afraid of that dog of yours. Mrs. Omari has lost an aunt of dash. A. Mrs. Omari has lost an aunt of hers. B. Mrs. Omari has lost an aunt of her. C. Mrs. Omari has lost an aunt of she's. D. Mrs. Omari has lost an aunt of she. The correct answer to this question is A. Mrs. Omari has lost an aunt of hers. For dash did they design the information technology course? A. For who did they design the information technology course? B. For whose did they design the information technology course? C. For whom did they design the information technology course? D. For which did they design the information technology course? The correct answer to this question is C. For whom did they design the information technology course? Dash of the girls came last in the contest. A. Who of the girls came last in the contest? B. Which of the girls came last in the contest? C. Whom of the girls came last in the contest? D. What of the girls came last in the contest? The correct answer to this question is B. Which of the girls came last in the contest? Dash of these two girls won the trophy. A. Which of these two girls won the trophy? B. Who of these two girls won the trophy? C. Whom of these two girls won the trophy? D. What of these two girls won the trophy? The correct answer to this question is A. Which of these two girls won the trophy? Tell me dash of the houses you prefer. A. Tell me one of the houses you prefer. B. Tell me that of the houses you prefer. C. Tell me which of the houses you prefer. D. Tell me what of the houses you prefer. The correct answer to this question is C. Tell me which of the houses you prefer. Dash color do you want, red or blue? Whose color do you want, red or blue? B. Whatever color do you want, red or blue? C. Whichever color do you want, red or blue? D. Which color do you want, red or blue? The correct answer to this question is D. Which color do you want, red or blue? Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share this video.